Welcome to Jobless Behaviour. My name is Maria Richman.
And my name's King Axel.
And we've had a V today.
Yes, today we're going to talk about Sabrina Carpenter's album Short and Sweet. Just overlooking it, seeing if it really was by chance or just a bit of business.
Yeah.
A bit of business going on.
We're going to take this one a bit differently.
Yes.
We're not overly going to focus on the actual meat and music.
Yes.
I think we're going to focus more on the business and industry side of the success of Sabrina Carpenter.
Yes, because this album, well, not necessarily the album, but the debut of the singles, Espresso and Please, 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 did have some, I don't know if controversy is the right word, but I guess it was a little bit of controversy.
Hearsay.
Yes, as to how and why they blew up seemingly out of nowhere.
As it stands, you think, not to throw you under the bus, you think it's payola.
Not payola as in the definition.
As in the definition. You know the definition. If you look up payola in the dictionary.
Yes, I don't think it's that, but I do think there was some label shenanigans going on. I would say almost like the birth of the modern day version of payola, which is in terms of streaming.
And I do not agree.
I just think it really came out of nowhere.
Oh, so because a woman is super successful, you think it must be someone else pulling the strings?
Yeah.
I see.
I'd say that about Drake.
If a man was successful, we'd probably say it about him too. But Conan Gray still hasn't broken through. Conan Gray, if you're listening, hi, I'm available next Friday for a date. Next Friday, I'm available.
Yes, because he's not successful because of it.
No, it's not an actual date. I'm going to sit him down and be like, right, so what are we going to do about this?
Yes.
Your music's really good. You're a really good writer and you have a great voice. What's not clicking, honey? I would like to start at the end of the emails I can't send. Emails I can't send era.
Yes. And what's that?
So she was on the Emails I Can't Send tour.
Yeah.
Okay, Emails I Can't Send was Sabrina's album before Short and Sweet.
Yes.
And you might have seen a few of these videos floating around where she was doing a customized outro for her song Nonsense for every stop of the tour, where she would shout out the city's name.
Yeah.
Which gave her a bit of TikTok virality. And I feel like that was the start of the climb, where I think the TikTok algorithm or, the ookie spooky algorithms it be, they were like, oh, people like Sabrina Carpenter. I think there was Jenga piece 1 in the tower that was Short and Sweet success.
Yes.
I think people recognizing her talent and also discovering her through this.
Yeah.
Because I had only really been put onto Sabrina Carpenter during Emails I Can't Send.
Yes.
When the album dropped, someone suggested it to me, shout out. And I was like, oh my God, this album is amazing.
Is it?
I love it.
I'm not the biggest.
It potentially could be that she's just trashing her dad half of it. And I empathize with that.
I was going to say, I haven't listened to any of it. Do you think that, was she opening for Taylor before, after, or during that tour?
So this was the end of the Emails I Can't Send.
Yeah.
So it was that, and then shortly after that,
yes,
she was on tour in South America with Taylor.
Okay.
That's where she started, and then she went South America, Asia, and Australia with Taylor.
Yes. I do remember Feather having a moment.
Really good music video.
And then...
And yes, and the controversy of her in the church.
Oh, yes.
Because she filmed it in this New York church.
Yeah.
And then people were like, why was she allowed to do that? And it uncovered the mayor of New York running a Ponzi scheme.
Yes.
Yes. And she famously responded to this mega hate tweet thread about her, being sacrilegious in a church with her famously saying, well, Jesus was a carpenter.
Oh, yes. No, I don't remember that.
And for me.
Yes.
And for me. That told me all I needed to know about Sabrina Carpenter. But yes, and then she proceeded to tour Taylor Swift, which I also think really boosted who was interested in
because was it the same with Gracie Abrams?
Who?
Did Gracie Abrams
Never heard of him.
Yeah, but does she open for Taylor? Gracie Abrams?
I'd have to Google her.
I feel like she did.
She did. She did in Europe. It was
okay.
actually Gracie Abrams and Benson Boone, I believe. I think it was Benson Boone. I think it was.
I think it's quite interesting that these people are opening up for her and then they blow up.
I mean, that's part of a larger conversation about not so much Taylor putting people on, but the suggestibility of Taylor's audience.
Yes.
If Taylor tells them to listen to something, they will.
Yeah.
You know what? I'd love to track the numbers of Tate McRae's Tit for Tat. Now that Taylor's shouted it out.
I think it's doing really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tay Voodoo.
So she opens for Taylor Swift, then she does Coachella.
Yeah. So the first like ramp up thing. So
Yeah.
she toured around Australia, and then comes out, and then like I want to say less than a month. Oh no, just over a month later.
Yes.
These billboards in LA and Southern California start popping up of Taylor in like a pin-up-y swimsuit, lying down, one arm.
Yeah.
And I think it just says Coachella ? And it's like baby blue, very short and sweet visual era.
Yeah.
And then she says like, I'm going to be releasing a song on the Friday so I can perform it at Coachella.
Yeah.
And people were like, oh my God, like, this is crazy. She's like, you know, ramping up for the next thing. Like, because I think people really, again, with the whole Taylor Swift putting people on, people like turned and looked and was like, okay, so what's Sabrina Carpenter up to? Like, it was almost like a resetting of who Sabrina Carpenter was.
Yeah.
And she's even said in interviews that like this was the first proper album where she had full creative control.
Yeah.
She referred to it as Emos I Can't Send's big sister. Okay. I think it was her first album post Disney contract.
Okay, so we have her teasing at Coachella.
So it would have dropped on the Friday, and she performed on that Friday.
Oh, so Espresso dropped before
that
Coachella.
day.
Oh, that day. Yes, becomes an instant hit.
Yeah.
Only peaks at number 3 in the US though.
Yeah, I'd have to do some more research into what was blocking her.
Yeah, well, I would also have to have a look at what was lacking because Billboard tracks, radio play, streaming, and physical sales.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see what was lacking.
Yeah,
it probably wasn't streaming.
There was something cooking in that Coachella particularly though, because that was also the Coachella that Chapel Roan was first seen pulling like ridiculous crowds.
Yes,
where
but
she did
she's also got some
latex
autoplay
t-shirt.
allegations.
Yes, we'll get there. We haven't even gotten to the autoplay yet.
Okay, so she debuts Espresso, instant hit, peaks number 3 in the US.
Yeah, I think it takes a while for it to start like seriously charting though. I think it's like a week or I think it was like 2 weeks Espresso.
Oh, yeah.
Because like I remember seeing it charted like I want to say 50 first week, and I went, oh, maybe not.
I do remember when she teased it, there was a bit of hype, but then there was also the Say So nachos that everyone was talking about, which we've talked about already.
Well, I think people were hesitant because we were kind of Say So's nachos overbeared.
Yes.
Like we were sick of the Say So nachos, people trying to reheat the same formula.
I do want to say it was a quick little thing that I just remembered. Espresso is almost compiled completely of samples. It's the drums, the bass, the synths, they're all samples. I remember when I found that out, I checked the producers. I don't know who the producers are. Yeah. But I feel like it's a bit weird to call yourself a producer when you've just taken everything as a sample. But then,
again, we're getting into the whole theory of dead music where it's like there's only a certain combination.
But it comes back to me when I'm like, the creation of the song being so like almost dull to me.
I was going to use the word Frankenstein-y. Like,
yes.
it's stitching a bunch of different things and ideas together.
Yeah.
And then, for some reason, the electricity just hit it right and it created a life upon its own.
Okay, so after the debut and everything, she then goes on as the musical guest on SNL.
Yep.
Performing Espresso. Did something happen there? Or is it just like...
No, it's kind of just like, that was the first notable, like, you know, Sabrina Carpenter was not on the level of performing on, like, a big televised event like that.
Yeah.
And it was just like, oh my God, like, this song is really taking off.
Yeah.
And I think it also puts another pin in, like, her really stamping, like, visually what this era is.
Yeah.
The kind of references visually and sonically that she's going for this era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I think, again, just in general, the rollout of an album, and particularly post releasing your first single,
yes.
going around performing that to as wide an audience as possible, SNL is huge.
Yeah.
In terms of, like, actual promotion.
Yeah, which is weird because, like, I don't really know someone who likes SNL.
I will say, sorry if anyone at SNL is listening. They have gutted the cast several times in the last, like, 5 years.
Yeah.
And it is really, it's hard to watch at the mo.
Yeah, because I like everything I see about them, it's either their musical guests or just how bad the skits are. But it seems to be doing well if it's a big thing to perform.
It's super hard because sometimes people just hit it out the park.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when Ariana Grande was on the Wicked press tour and did it. Her skits were super funny.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
And they did, like, wedding song to Espresso.
Yes.
Espresso.
Yes.
Me espresso.
Okay, so a few weeks later, she ends up releasing Please, 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 which also did really well. I think it even debuted.
Again,
like, had a stronger debut than
teasing, like, the
Espresso.
bass line, teasing the fact there's a music video coming.
Yes.
Featuring Barry Keoghan.
Yes.
And I
Produced by
think
Jack Antonoff.
Yep.
Yep.
I think we should also mention, I haven't written it down, the, like, ethos of the Short and Sweet album.
Yeah.
Coinciding with the conspiracy and rise of Sabrina Carpenter's and Barry's relationship.
Yes.
And I think, I don't want to say similar to the Taylor Swift thing, but people were hungry to know more about their lives. People want parasocial relationships, whether or not people are willing to accept that.
Wait, so people wanted parasocial, like, that people were into Sabrina and Barry?
Yeah. They were like,
really?
I might have just been heavy on that Twitter.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like I just saw everyone being like, "Who is this man? Oh my god, have you seen his wig?
His wig?
His wig lately? His hair?
No.
Oh, it's so bad.
Oh
I'll
my
have to show you
God.
after. I'll show you after. His
Did he
hair's
go to
looking a bit
Turkey,
fucked.
or is it like an actual wig?
It looks like a wig. Like, it's like a full head of hair.
Yeah, I think it's just also, again, just in the ethos. Like,
do we think their relationship
up.
was calculated?
I don't know.
Because then that's when he was
Because-
kind of popping off with Saltburn and
Yes,
stuff.
I had just seen Saltburn, and I think that was the first time that I had seen Barry Keoghan. I can't actually.
No, same. I think I like looked into him a bit and I was like, oh, he has had a career.
Yeah, because I thought he was the guy in Skins.
Yes.
Like the weird one with the
Yeah.
dark hair. I thought that was him. And then I looked and I was like, no, that's not him.
Yeah. No, I always thought their relationship was a little bit calculated.
See, PR relationships, I don't know if I buy it.
Oh, I do. I feel like it's like very like convincingly real. What makes
My
you not believe
girl-
it?
What is convincing?
Yeah,
You tell me something, I will believe it. Unless it's you being in Queenstown.
No, like what makes like what? Why do you think it's not real?
What do you mean?
Like a PR relationship.
Like, I just... two celebrities getting together, they understand fame.
Yeah.
Like, the idea that a famous person can't... It's not that they can't date a normal person.
Yeah.
It's like, how would they even meet them?
Yeah, but it's also just like a business relationship. and we're talking about just like publicity and stuff like that. People, I mean, like you said before, people were tuning into these two people who were almost jump starting their like careers and gaining momentum.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, to be fair, I kind of ruined Barry's. No shade.
Yeah, I think
No
it kind of
tea.
like backfired on him. But I feel like that tends to be the case. Someone ends up having to
But
get thrown under the bus for the
Again,
other
that
to
would
grow
also
more.
question, like, if that's often the case, why would you agree to enter it knowing there's a 50-50 chance that it does nothing for you / ruins what little traction or momentum you have?
Yeah.
You know, it's stuff like that that's like, well,
Well, I don't think they always have like long-term plans.
yeah. I think historically,
Like sometimes I might genuinely get into a relationship.
I think historically, oh yeah, there have been PR relationships.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to what's the way Laverne Cox put it? I think more guys in R&B should come out. I think there are even to this day some celebrities who are in PR relationships, not for PR.
Yeah.
But so it can be like, well, they're married to a woman.
Yeah.
Ain't they just straight?
Yeah.
Like Alan Carr.
Who's that?
He's like a really gay guy from Britain.
I think I
Alan Carr, chatty man, glasses.
Yeah, I
teeth.
think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. He's not married to a woman. I just thought that would be funny to say. I thought you'd...
Is he
you know,
gay?
girl.
I guess not publicly.
Yes.
I
I used to think him and Graham Norton were
don't like Grandma.
together, but at the same time, I might have just thought they were two gay British guys.
Oh, you have a note here that you don't think either of these songs, Espresso or Please Please Please, represent the album very well.
Let me get on my little soapbox, because so much of this album, sonically and thematically, work into like the world building and like the visualization of Sabrina as this like, you know, Bugs Bunny cartoon character-esque like prototype person.
Yes.
And I think Espresso and Please 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 do not play into that at all. And I think there are so many songs on the album that work together like that.
I would
and then they've
agree.
just shoved in these two songs being like, oh, they're Earworm's radio play.
I would agree. I think Please 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 does fit in. I think 100% Espresso doesn't. And I kind of got into the album once it released and actually heard the project because I didn't like the two singles. To this day, every time I would listen to the album, Espresso literally feels like random as.
Yeah, it almost feels like, you know, I'm sure artists go in, they record a bunch of stuff, and then some things are just left on cutting room floor. Obviously, we've seen with, you know, Taylor's Vault, as it were.
Yeah.
But like, it seriously feels like they recorded that in a time where they didn't know where the project was going.
I think
And
they
then-
recorded Espresso in a time, but Please Please Please, I think it fits.
I think Please 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 can fit. I don't think it represents the album.
Okay.
Like, in her like Bugs Bunny sexy character, like, oh, Mae West,
Yeah.
you know, like sensibility.
Yeah.
I don't think Please 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 fits.
No, I think it does. I think it is like that.
Is that Paola?
I think it is that sort of like witty. Yeah, it fits in that like witty fun character
I mean-
she's doing.
I don't think it's witty.
I think it's an attempt.
I think she's successfully attempted and executed multiple times.
Yeah.
It's not even an attempt in my mind. It makes me go, why is that even there?
No, I've always it just
Like,
makes
she's
sense to
shown
me.
she has the capability to execute something funny.
Hmm.
Like, I think Please 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 fits more on
Man's Best Friend.
Man's Best Friend.
Yeah, but Man's Best Friend and Please 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 are quite similar to me.
Yeah.
It's only really the production that kind of like.
So anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted, I feel like she recorded Espresso not knowing which direction this album was going.
I agree. Well, like I said
And
before,
then they got like 2/3 of the way through making this album, and it probably burned a hole in their heads.
Yeah.
Because this is the other thing about like recording artists and like lead singles and stuff.
Yeah.
Imagine recording and sitting on it, and then as you're trying to like write other songs, that is an earworm. Like, as you're trying to do other stuff,
yes.
it's playing in their heads.
Yeah.
Like, even like in Drag Race,
Yeah.
sometimes the girls do like, you know, song challenges where they have to write a verse for a RuPaul song.
Oh, yes.
And they say it's like actually haunting to come back
yes.
home and have to wait a year for the song to come out so they
Yes.
can like get it, listen to the whole thing and get it out of their heads.
Yeah.
I feel like the same thing happened here with Espresso, where they recorded it, wrote it, and then went, oh my, I can't get that out of my bloody head. That would be a good lead single just to push.
It's so, like, if I didn't know the dates or anything of anything that was released, Espresso to me feels that it was recorded way before the rest of the album.
Yeah, I did note that Sabrina did say she started recording it basically right after she finished or finalized Emails I Can't Send. So I think she started recording in 2022.
Yes, because to me, Espresso is it's like she had the idea of what she wanted the album to be, but she hadn't fully developed it yet.
Yeah.
And then sometime after recording Espresso, I wouldn't say perfects, but hones in on what she wants the idea to be.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the album is kind of a reflection of that.
Totally. But I think so many songs, even the deluxe tracks and everything, work so perfectly into her building up, who is Sabrina Carpenter and the scape of who she is a pop star right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, those two songs just don't fit. I think Taste does, strangely enough. But Taste was the single and music video released as the album was released.
Yes.
So,
yes.
What good did it do?
Prior to any official announcement, billboards with tweets about Carpenter's height were placed throughout New York City. On social media, she posted a video where she can be seen walking to the camera and planting a kiss on the screen, teasing a future announcement. On June 3rd, 2024, Carpenter confirmed the release of Short and Sweet and revealed its cover art.
Yeah. I think this was, I noted this down just to kind of jog my memory and kind of point out that at the moment, what a lot of artists are doing are taking a 10 to 12 second snippet of a song, making a TikTok with it and being like, hope this blows up.
Yeah.
Sabrina has managed to drip feed, even when she was teasing Espresso.
Yeah.
The soft beat.
Yeah.
It made me excited. What is the song? It's not peace and love to my sis Kim Petras and my sibling Sam Smith. But I had heard that 10 seconds of Unholy so much. Yeah. And then eventually the 30 seconds of the whole chorus they put out, still as a teaser, so much. By the time the song actually came along, I was over it.
I do agree. I think it's such a clever way to do it. Another example I can think of was when Lady Gaga teased Disease by just the piano chords. Yeah. And people were like, oh, fuck, here comes Million Reasons Part 2. Girl. And then obviously Disease came in.
Could not be more different.
Could not be more different. It keeps you on your toes.
Yeah.
No, I do remember Sabrina doing that.
Yeah, and even with Please Please Please, that first snippet of the music video and she knows how to, or her or her team, the whole production, whatever, they really know how to give enough to make people interested, but not so much to where the happy brain chemicals oh yeah, I've heard it.
Even after album release, she continued to perform the lead singles for televised appearances, notably Tonight Show twice. Tonight Show twice.
The Tonight Show twice. So she did the Tonight Show, and then she did it again literally 3 weeks later to perform Please Please Please.
Oh, okay.
So I reckon they booked her for Espresso.
Yeah.
And it was just far out for whatever reason, because obviously she was busy.
Yeah.
With the album release, and then came back 3 weeks later again. She was just hustling. That's the point I was making, is she was doing the work, honey.
Yes. Tonight Show, VMAs, Grammys, Brit Awards, and a host of live festivals, as well as her own fully developed tour.
Primavera Sound and Lollapalooza.
Also, during the whole Short and Sweet era, she represented multiple brands in a natural, invisible way, which boosted her fame more.
Yes.
What does that mean?
So, famously... we're going to get into so much Sabrina Carpenter lore.
Yes.
Famously, during the Emails I Can't Send era, and I believe before that, it actually might have been connected with her Disney contract. I'll have to do more investigating on that.
Yeah.
But she was in a contract with Samsung.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure Samsung sponsored the entire Emails I Can't Send tour. I can't quite remember.
Yeah.
But there's, again, this I think it's viral because it had a lot of views and stuff, but it wasn't exploding viral.
Yeah.
But it was her on stage in like a, a couple hundred people theatre. So she was still playing theatres, like small venues.
Yeah.
And Emma's like, I can't sing to her. And then she would like talk to people, and like people would like hand them their phones and be like, oh, like, there's a part in the show where she can like record themselves or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, going around, oh, like, how are you guys? And she goes out to reach for one. She sees the same song. She goes, oh, I can't hold that. An iPhone. She goes, oh, I can't hold that.
Ah, yes.
Because she's not allowed to be seen without a Samsung.
Do you remember when Charlie XX had the Samsung deal? And she's like, I love to take photos on my Samsung. And everyone's like, but you have an iPhone. Last week we saw you with an iPhone.
No, it was, let me tell you, again, post, I think it might have been before the album was released. But it was at a photo shoot. She was like a BTS thing. Oh, it might have been during her hair care, her Redken sponsorship, like photo shoot or whatever.
Yeah.
She was seen like with an iPhone, and people were like, it's over, she's free.
Yeah.
Because like Sabrina Carpenter, she has an iPhone. Charlie XCX, she has an iPhone.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they all do.
has an iPhone.
Yeah.
There are some celebrities that I'm like, you've got an iPhone.
Yeah. I feel like everyone does. I don't think I could name a celebrity who's at Samsung. Maybe Beyonce. I can see a beef with Apple.
I could see Beyonce having something with more security. Like, I don't think it's a retail branded phone.
No, yeah.
Like, she's got like some foreign tech.
I'm just thinking of her when she's promoting her hair brand and the like quality's really shit. And she's like groaning as she gets her hair scrubbed.
Oh my God.
Like how the quality's really shit. It's like, that's not giving an iPhone. Unless it's iPhone with like so much filters. Because I remember it was.
I actually got no idea.
Yeah.
To be fair, for ages, people were like sure. They weren't supposing. They were sure that she was doing all those videos wearing a wig.
Hasn't she been wearing a wig? Beyonce. I thought you were Sabrina.
But there was also some of the backlash Sabrina
Beyonce
got.
wears wigs.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm in two minds. I don't want to say Beyonce's wearing a wig or not. If Beyonce wants to wear a wig, sure, go for it.
Yeah.
But I think if Beyonce's saying, I'm not wearing a wig, I've created this hair care line, like that's branded by me, and we've went through and tested it all so that I don't have to wear a wig.
Yeah.
Why would she lie about that?
No, but I mean, sometimes people need to wash their wigs.
Oh. Well, what I'll say about that is this isn't mine.
Okay, so we then go to, there were comments on Reddit about the album rollout in general.
Yeah, so I was doing a little bit of research and just like, I was trying to get the idea of what most people perceived as like an album rollout.
Yes.
And the post was specifically about
do you want me to read it?
The Weeknd's. Well, it's just a comment. I'm trying to remember. It was about The Weeknd's rollout and being like, oh, like, some people drop everything all at once and some people like too many singles or whatever.
Yeah.
Peace and love to my sis Jade. But like, what do people actually want out of an album rollout? And I thought that was really interesting to see what people said. And then like literally the second batch comments were like, I think Short and Sweet by Sabrina was the perfect album rollout. And I was like, oh,
yeah.
Well, yes.
Yeah. It's tricky because it depends on the label and the artist's goal. Like if
I also think it depends what kind of fans they have.
Yeah, well, I mean, us as fans have our preferred way of how we want an artist to release. But if the label and artist goal is to get as much reach as possible, then they might choose to do 5-6 singles or.
Yeah, so I think that's a crazy thing because, like, again, we were talking about Brat.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Yeah.
I think she was really trying to market that exactly to her fan base. She was like, the gays will get it.
Yeah, I think she was just doing like a standard 2-3 singles. I think there was like a single, the 2 promo singles.
Well, it
and
was
then 360. Yeah, Von Dutch promo singles were back to back in Club Classics, and then the second and final single was 360.
Was 360 the final single?
360 was the first sort of like, oh, this is blowing up a little. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Because then album came out. Oh, there's guests, but I'm talking like pre-album. Yeah.
I remember the 360 video being like the moment.
Yeah, no, 360, the song itself, people were like, oh, I like this. Like more general public appeal.
And it was more reactionary.
Yes, and the music video, and then album dropped. And brag.
Yeah.
Which I feel like, I think with Sabrina's, it was kind of like Espresso blew up. Please, please, please blew up. There was no point in doing another single.
Yeah, I mean, I think the question to be asked here to try to get to the bottom of whether or not it was Paola per se
Yes.
is like, would it have mattered if espresso wasn't espresso? Which has no meaning now that I've said it. Let me try to reword this.
I was like,
if it was a song that wasn't like, we can agree that Espresso is like a good song, super earwormy.
Yeah.
Not surprising that it blew up in the way that it did. But like, if she had not released Espresso and had done like one of the other ones, like Juno, is it more so that she was like, she had just toured with Taylor and like, you know, had just had this viral moment on TikTok? Would it have just... Is that the reason everyone tuned in for the song? And then, because everyone tuned in for that song, it got pushed everywhere?
Yeah.
Or is it just that Espresso was bottle lightning?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I would have to like see the exact numbers of like how it increased or how it dropped or whatever.
Well, I looked for evidence.
We're now at Short and Sweet. It's released. Obviously, the album does really well. Cultivates a strong following. But we will take it back to Espresso and Please, Please, Please. Because during the whole album rollout, there was the speculation. Well, people were noticing that these two songs, Espresso more so, was appearing in their playlist when they never listened to Sabrina Carpenter.
Appearing in their playlists.
Yes. Well, playlists and just after albums, after every song. A lot of people were noticing this. I do remember it being a debate on Twitter.
I remember, as someone who was already locked into Sabrina, had like, you know, been made aware of her and, you know, again, was kind of along for the ride, like, oh, she's really blowing up. I was like... I saw it and was like, oh, like, is there some backstage under the table business going on? I never personally experienced any of that, but I don't really listen to like Spotify in that way.
Yes. I experienced it with Espresso, not so much Please, 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 just because I was a bit more into that song. But I do remember like skipping Espresso, which should have showed Spotify like, doesn't want the song, and then it would come back and it kept coming back. And what I did find though was Spotify's algorithm, it used to be based off what was popular. It's now way more individual based, and I think because of these complaints. But yeah, before it was way more like personal user, what they're into. It was just kind of like, what's the top songs? Which brings me to thinking like, why would Spotify choose to use that model of like, we're going to put what's popular up next when a user might not be into like popular music. Which brings me to Spotify's discovery mode. I can't remember when exactly it was introduced, but it was pretty much Spotify saying like labels and individuals can take less of a royalty rate in exchange. In exchange for a better push, a better reach, which is a really, it sounds appealing. But then it's like, who's it going to benefit more? Like Spotify says it's user-based, whatever the user wants to listen to. It's going to affect that still. Like it's not going to be these random songs. But then this was during the time of Espresso, Please, Please, Please. People noticed it with Good Luck, Babe, which is also another one of Chappell's song that blew up largely.
I mean, it's hard. I understand the kind of questioning. You know, why is Spotify just feeding what's popular for everyone? But I see the like direct mathematician in my brain going, well, if most people like something, then why wouldn't you just suggest it to someone random? Like, I've worked in fast food. And when someone's like, well, what's good? I'm like, people like the McChicken. But people love a Big Mac, honey.
But for me, it's like that's not the model a streaming service would do.
Everything's a commodity.
Like I feel like if someone's listening,
what they're selling is the music, and they're going, "Do you want to listen to this?"
But then also, it's not what they should be doing. Like if you shouldn't just be recommending what's popular. when you have this whole range of music. Like, that makes no sense to me. So it then goes to, well, what's the benefit of this? Which is obviously pay, but then why would you pick these specific artists? Like, you don't see them accidentally doing it with some unlabeled
it's hard
indie
because
artist.
Spotify is, I would say, almost like a pseudo social media where like you follow people and you follow artists.
I just
like,
discovered you can message people.
yes, honey,
You messaged me. I was
Spotify
like, what the
DMs, honey, get into it.
I was like, oh my God.
Mama, just wait. You should wait till I slide into those Spotify DMs.
I was like, I was like, never heard of it.
Me messaging Coding Grey on Spotify. Hey,
Let's sort this out.
girl, come on.
Those are not numbering. Yeah, no, I just find it very suspicious, especially with Spotify. I mean, Apple's also kind of sus in the sense they don't have any of their numbers public.
Yeah.
And I think it's because of inner workings going on. But with Spotify being the most popular, it seems very likely to me that they can work with labels as much as they say they don't. Because it would be such a benefit for both the label and the platform.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, it's just confusing to me because in the same way of like how all algorithms work, why would you not expect Spotify to also work like that, right?
Yeah.
So, sometimes Instagram will suggest, here's a photo of Selena Gomez, and I'll be like, good for her.
Yeah.
Like, I don't follow her. I don't really, I don't follow anyone around her in her circle, apart from like Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, what's that about? But in the same vein, it's Selena Gomez is the most followed person on Instagram. Like,
yes.
It's kind of a chicken egg situation. It's like, is she the most interacted with and followed person on Instagram because she's pushed by Instagram?
Yes.
Or does Instagram push her because they're like, well, most people like this. Boom. So what I'm trying to say is, what came first, the chicken or the egg?
Wasn't it the egg? I thought I found out it was the egg or something.
Diva, we don't have enough time to explain evolution. We really don't have enough time to explain evolution. But the answer is technically an egg.
Yeah. So, Spotify.
I'm not sure where that leaves us with Spotify.
And thank you for coming. No, I think, I'm just very convinced that it was, a label had a lot of money. They saw, I think there was a part to do with, there was genuine interest with her. And then it did definitely grow into a very like cultivated fan base.
Yeah.
But I think there was a big label push for these two songs, more so Espresso.
I mean, if we really want to get into like, again, the Sabrina Carpenter wave that happened, like what made her most popular. She had this moment pre-Emails I Can't Send / during Emails I Can't Send where...
Is this Olivia Rodrigo?
Yes. The Olivia Rodrigo thing. So Olivia Rodrigo, her boy that she likes / boyfriend.
I can't remember his name, but yes.
It literally didn't matter. He was gay anyway.
Yeah.
Is the end of the story.
Yeah.
Skip. There you go.
Yeah.
But so all of Olivia Rodrigo's fans, like, were really nasty to Sabrina.
Yes.
And I guess that like push back wave where she came out with a song called Because I Like a Boy.
Yeah.
Gorgeous song.
Yeah.
Gorgeous music.
Have you listened to Skin by Sabrina?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good song. Yes.
Let me put you on audience. But like, I think the way she handled it kind of said a lot about her.
Yeah.
And it kind of really reinforced her core audience.
Yes.
And then I think because of, again, this, upcoming Emails I Can't Send wave and being put out by Taylor Swift and stuff, it's like, I think it was a very natural build.
Yeah.
And then, like, explosion.
Yeah.
She's also just, can I just say, although we're talking about the industry and, was it push, was it not?
Yeah.
She's incredibly talented.
Oh, yeah.
Even if we find out in 20 years that her label paid Spotify to autoplay her song after everything.
Yeah.
I'm glad it was her.
Yeah, I mean, I will also quickly add, this happens to a lot of people.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
A recent example is there's speculation it's happening with Dial of Smile. When I say something about a particular artist, that's just an example, and it's most likely happening to like every big artist.
Again,
Because the music industry is always looking for a way.
don't get me wrong, I am currently in full drag in a wig. Who's Morgan Wallen?
Exactly.
Who is that?
Fucking 70 song album.
Who's, like, well, I only know Benson Boone. I don't even know why I know Benson Boone. He be flippin'.
He be flipping.
He be flippin'.
I know one Vincent Boone song. I don't know a single Morgan Wallen song.
And then there's the other one. Alex Warren. Huh?
Yeah, I only know the one song because I actively was like, what is this song that everyone's talking
Yeah.
about? Also, TikToker. He's Addison Rae's twin.
Who?
Alex Warren.
Oh, yes, he was in the Hype House.
Yes.
Yes, I did know that actually
Yes.
because he was friends with the guy who lied about his family dying, Brooke Schofield's ex-boyfriend.
Oh.
Yes.
No, I only recently saw like
I
a
don't
TikToker
remember
being
his
like,
name.
oh, Alex Warren in the Hype House. I was like, what?
Yeah.
But I was like, that makes sense why he's a shady cunt.
Damn, I got it bad.
Yes. Yeah, I don't really know my full thoughts on Sabrina Carpenter. Well, to me, it's like this big push for this debut. Well, not debut, but this album.
Re-debut.
And then Man's Best Friend. I mean, Manchild had a good debut. Kind of dropped off. Album.
Oh, can we also just say that when she put out Please, Please, Please,
Yes.
there was a massive thing on Twitter. It's like, well,
Never seen
she's
someone fumble a second single this
I've never
bad.
seen someone fumble a second single this bad. People were acting like she had just ended her career.
I remember that tweet, and everyone uses it for a song they want to do well.
Well, I remember people doing it with Abracadabra. It's like, I've never seen someone fumble a second single this bad.
Which is crazy because it was a really popular tweet. Like, people were obviously agreeing. And yeah.
And they couldn't have been more wrong.
No, literally. Yeah, I also just find it crazy. Well, not crazy, but like these I feel like they're random producers on Espresso. They could be well known, but these random producers jump to Jack Antonoff. And it's like, how did that happen and when did that happen? I would just love to know all the inner workings of how this album came about.
Yes. I think everyone should have a film camera following them just in case something fierce happens, and then we can make a movie
I feel like
about it.
even if there was like a documentary, it would be so scripted and like manufactured. Because no one's going to be like, okay, these are the like business inner workings. Because I don't really care about you writing the song. Because half the time I'm like, that's not how you wrote the song.
I don't know. Sometimes I do buy it a little.
No, I used to.
Have you ever seen, what's it called? Miss Americana in the Heart? Oh, Miss Americana?
I've never seen it, but I know, yeah.
It's super interesting because it's kind of, the pacing and the story is so weird. Because it's not like Time in My Life.
Yeah.
It follows two main story beats. The first one being her losing
a Grammy? No.
not all the Grammy nominations for Reputation, and then writing, recording, and packaging Lover.
Yes.
But at the same time she's doing that and trying to like push Lover, she's also like trying to come out and be more political.
Yes.
And she gets in a fight with like her dad and her team, and then being like, girl, we just had to buy armored vehicles for you, and now you want to go like polarizing your audience and also the world when we know these people are very violent or whatever.
Yes.
And again, like we said last episode, it didn't bloody matter. She didn't even make it. Well, I don't want to say she didn't make a difference, but even the vote she tried to swing, she lost anyway.
Yeah.
But it was like, I genuinely believe in that she was very naturally being like, you know, oh, this is actually when we're recording the song. And like, I think it's not that staged.
When I think of like documentaries and stuff, they always, because I'm like, this is always to promote something, it just kind of throws the whole thing out for me.
Everything is advertising if you do it hard enough.
But yeah, I feel like on that, back to Sabrina for a little bit.
Yeah.
yeah, I think labels are always looking for a way to manipulate the music industry.
Yeah.
They have a lot of money, so big companies like Spotify and stuff are going to work with them.
Yeah.
It's not fraudulent, kind of.
I also would like to say, just off the tails of all us talking about this industry business and stuff, if we were actually doing a review of Short and Sweet, amazing. Love it. I thought it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Had critical acclaim.
Yeah.
Like, again, people really praising her songwriting style, which is, you know, as in the industry is now being critiqued because it's like, wow, you still run like that, huh? It's like, it's the second album she's done like this.
Yes. But yeah, even like Man's Best Friend didn't perform as well as Short and Sweet.
But also it didn't have an espresso. Or did it not have Paola? Chicken or the egg?
Yes. Egg, apparently.
I think we've learned a lot here. And by a lot, I mean nothing.
I feel like I'm pretty convinced that there was some sort of like autoplay and stuff going on. But then, yeah, like I said, it's just the music industry.
Yeah, but I also feel like this is the same conversation that was being had when Taylor Swift first dropped her debut, and people were like, the label bought 20,000 and her dad bought X amount of copies, and that's why she's RIA certified like that so early into her career. And it's like, I mean, even so, now we have Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Not to be like, I don't care, but does it matter?
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Are we going to sit around and be like, well, this person should be famous?
No, yeah,
yes.
I agree.
Carly Rae Jepsen, if you're listening.
No, I remember there was this like video essay I saw where it was tracking. I think the video essay is called Death Contract, which is a whole other topic, not getting into it. But in the video essay, they talk about Vivo and how these like labeled artists were debuting their like Vivo accounts with these like big boosts in streams. So there wasn't like a curve or anything. Like I think Lady Gaga's Love Game randomly, it went from 0 to like 20 something million, which was a lot back then. Yeah, no, I think when an artist debuts that, yeah, it's kind of just like a product. When their product, they believe in their product, they're going to give it that like boost. Yeah. I mean, we've seen it recently with these, I don't actually know if it's a joke or not, but Twitter accounts being like, a music label businessman messaged me offering me 300,000 for my account username.
I feel like, because, I don't know who started it is the thing.
Yeah, that's my thing as well. Like, I saw it from, like, joke accounts. I'm like, oh, lol. But then also like, yeah.
Yeah, I could so see
that. Like...
I mean, we're in the age where Addison Rae was getting paid money to use particular songs to stand there and dance to it.
Yeah.
Like, there is stuff being done to kind of kickstart the algorithm, if nothing else.
Yes. I think with Sabrina, it was she had a fan base, she had the following, and then she did open for Taylor. I feel like that's the big one, opening for Taylor.
But then again, it didn't happen for Gracie and Benson Boone. It kind of did happen for Benson Boone.
I feel like they're doing really well.
Who?
Gracie Abrams and Benson Boone.
Never heard of them.
Which would be another interesting topic to talk about, but we don't have time. Taylor's impact.
What, JJ's daughter?
Who's JJ?
JJ Abrams.
Malibu. Use my code.
Yes, when you shop at JJ Malibu, you can use code
KING15
for 15% off.
Yes.
See, I told you anything can be an advertisement if you do it hard enough.
This whole episode was a JJ Malibu sponsorship.
And also, you can find our album available on iTunes now. Change the game, the whole digital drop.
I think, Sabrina had cultivated like a following. Yeah. Open for Taylor. And then I think her label were like, okay, she's got a lot of attention on her. Let's put our coins together.
I also think she was presenting something that was a very polished, like round, clear, concise package that like people like, oh, here's what it is. I know what I'm going to get. That's cool. Like I remember seeing the videos of her tour and being like, yep, she's nailed that.
Yeah. No, like if I were to put it in what I think the structure of the whole thing was, yeah, she does the emails tour, opens for Taylor. She has Espresso really early on. I think her label were like, hey, she's got this following, she's got all this attention on her. We need to make this really hooky pop song, Espresso. And then maybe in the midst of that, or maybe afterwards, because Please, Please, Please was released not too long after Espresso. So there wasn't time to make this whole album after it released. Yeah. I think they had this one song. Yep, let's go on. Fuck, what's it called? Splice, which is like a sample library. Let's go on Splice, find all these samples, make this really like say-so fun TikTok pop song. We'll put that out first, and then depending on how that's received, you can have what you want for your sound. Because to me, yeah, Espresso does not belong on Short and Sweet.
It's also so interesting because all of Sabrina's music pre-Short and Sweet was just so different.
Yeah.
Like, she even sounds different. Like, you know, we talked about The Life of a Showgirl, and she sounds so much like she did before Short and Sweet.
Oh, yes.
Like, on that song, like, just the way she's singing, I'm like, oh,
yeah.
It was, like, triggering, almost.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, that's kind of it. Because then, they release Espresso. Espresso does well, and they're like, sweet, we can run along with the plan.
I mean, I think, honestly, we've ruled out a really strong possibility here. Why are you laughing already? I haven't even seen anything.
Like, so stupid, but
she could have sold her soul to the devil.
Yeah. There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Am I that predictable?
I'm living predictable. Yeah, so I think that concludes our topic for today. Do we have a definite answer?
No,
Not really.
I don't think we ever will, to be honest.
I don't think so either. And
also, if someone is as dedicated and talented as she is, bitch, pay all our way.
Yeah.
I hope someday somebody looks at us that way and payolas us to the top. Conan Gray, if you're out there.
Well, thank you so much for being here, Maria.
Oh, thank you so much, Axel. All the way from Queenstown, my dear.
Yes, just got back in this morning.
Yes.
And thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you next time. Bye.
Stay short and sweet. Thank you so much for tuning in to Jobless Behaviour.
Want to keep up to date with everything going on at the office?
Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Jobless Behaviour PC.
And make sure to share this podcast with your friends and leave us a rating and review.